And today we're hearing from a gang rape survivor who speaks on college campuses across the country about fighting back against so-called rape culture. CBS 8's Kelly Hessedal spoke to her this morning. She joins us from SDSU with what she had to say.
Well, that's right. Well, Brenda Tracy actually spoke to SDSU's football team last year, not knowing at the time that a rape investigation was already happening. So she's angry about that, and she's also angry and frustrated that the district attorney chose not to pursue criminal charges. She says that the message that it sends to sex assault victims is disturbing.
Well, the message is you can do everything right. You can do everything that society has told you to do to pursue justice, and then it still won't happen for you. Even on social media, I've seen survivors saying, this is exactly why I didn't report. I'm glad that I didn't. And that's terrible.
And Brenda Tracy says she's been in touch with the teenager at the center of this case, who is now 18 years old. Again, Tracy says the young woman did everything victims are asked to do, filed a report the day after the incident, underwent an extensive rape exam. She's cooperating with investigators, and yet her case will not be heard in criminal court. Tracy says she knows what it's like to go through this. In 1998, she was gang raped by 4 football players in Oregon. She shares her story at campuses all over the country. So she says she understands how hard it is to go through the system. She understands the trauma, both mentally and physically, and says this young woman has a long road ahead of her.
It's not just the trauma of the assault itself, which for her is horrific, and any sexual survivor, that's horrific trauma. But then you layer on additional trauma when the systems that are supposed to help you don't. Because we have this idea that I'm going to go to the police, they're going to serve and protect me. This is going to go to trial. I'm the victim in the crime. The bad person is going to be punished. I'm going to be helped. And then when none of that happens, what do you do with that? That's additional trauma. And it's actually worse than the initial trauma.
And I did ask her, what do you say to the critics who are out there who say we don't have all the facts of this case? We don't know the evidence that's out there. We don't have the case notes on all of this. Her response is just look at the statistics on how underreported sex assault cases are. She says look at the dynamics that are at play. She says we do not have an epidemic in this country of people who lie about being attacked. Kelly Hessedal, CBS 8.